空にこだまする明日へのこの瞬ききらめく星のように光になって道を照らし出すよだから行こう僕らの未来
Hello guys, my name is Dustin Meta. Welcome to yet another episode of Trails of Cold Steel. Why am I speaking like this, you may ask? Because we made it to the episode 30! Woo! 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 I have no idea what the heck I just did, to be honest. It was stupid, I know. Let me go shopping. Alright then. How about buy actually? Hold on. Equal. Is there something that is better for any of these? Hold on. Nope, that's equal. Nobody. Okay. Let's see. I can buy a couple more of these. I probably should, in fact. And exchange. Yep, these. And let's go. I guess the park would be the closest one. Alright then, let's go. I don't think there's anything that I'm missing right before I leave. Oh, it says to talk to Patrick by the dorms. Okay, I can do that. Yep, there's Patrick. So it's rare to see you up this early, Patrick. What's the occasion? Why are you asking him? It's like, are you actually gonna be nice to him now? Have my reasons. How are you feeling after that whole ordeal? Huh? I'm fine, thanks. I might not have been if you weren't there to make sure Elise was safe, though. Really owe you for that. It's partly my fault that she was in danger to begin with. It was the very least I could do. Let me to add that I do not intend to breathe a word of what I witnessed down there to anyone. I'd much rather settle things with you man to man, after all. Likewise. Is it just me, or did his personality completely change? He's suddenly a decent person. Come to think of it, you're all going to Heimdall, aren't you? I'll be attending the garden party the day after tomorrow myself. Seems like all of the big names are... But if that were the case, wouldn't Laura and Machias get invited too? Father hasn't even mentioned it this year. Same with my dad. Not interested in the guest list. With one minor exception, will your sister be in attendance? Sure, sir. Patrick, I think the two of us need to sit down and have a little talk. Then you can give me a nice detailed explanation of what you would ever need access to that sort of information. I just found myself curious. I didn't mean anything by it. She's going to die single, isn't she? Maybe. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, what was next on the list? You gave... You can find Celine in the park. Oh. Okay. If I gave her milk, of course, it says. Oh my gosh, I always hit that. Hello. Good morning, Celine. Meow. Huh, you seem kind of meeker than usual today. Did Emma catch you clawing the furniture and chew you out or something? I guess it's none of my business. Oh! Is this for me? Kind of feel bad taking it from you, but I'll be sure to put it to good use. What are you doing, Reen? We really should be leaving soon. Right, let's go. Alright, were they glaring at each other or were they looking at me? That is the question, isn't it? And we're here. Oh, you're all here. Oh yeah. Ready to take off? Nope. I need to get my tickets. Alright, let's get our tickets to the counter then. Well, the capital's only half an hour west, so at least the fare should be cheap. Wait, are we the ones paying for these? Shouldn't the school pay for them? Good morning, everyone. Let me guess, you're headed for Heimdall this month. That's right. We'd like 5 tickets to Heimdall, please. Coming right up. You know, the Capital Summer Festival is coming up in just 2 days. I'm sure lots of people will be streaming into the capital to celebrate. So be careful out there. Haha, we will. Don't worry. I'm used to dealing with it. Buy tickets and wait. Buy tickets and not wait. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's 5 passengers headed for Heimdall. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Two. Okay, well, there they go. Shouldn't we just go along with them? Alright, whatever. So we're all going together, kind of. Do I get to play Blade with all of you, or is it just my group again? Service, I'm not even gonna bother. Well, at least we won't be waiting long. There's a train to Heimdall every half hour, after all. So, we're really headed to the capital. Been there a few times before, but it's still pretty unfamiliar territory. I've been twice before my own family business. Same here. I know where Elise Academy is, but that's about it. Not to worry, I'll explain more about the city on the way over. It's a pretty big city though, I'm not even sure where to start. Okay then. There we go. So yeah, why can't we all just hang out for a little bit? Granted, there's no space big enough, but okay. Alright, not too much longer till we arrive, so let me give you a quick overview. Heimdall is, among many other things, the capital of this country. Which means it's the home of the reigning emperor, His Majesty Reese Arner III. Let's go with that. Even children know that. We need useful local knowledge, not the recitation of a travel brochure. Well, Heimdall is divided into 16 main districts, each district about as large as the whole town in any of the Empire's province. All in all, the city's population hovers around 800,000 people. Well, I can hardly imagine that many people all in one place. It's one of the continent's largest cities, isn't it? Indeed, it is. Crossbell is known for being a thriving center of trade, but its population is only around 500,000. Meanwhile, to the south, Liberal's capital, has about 300,000 people. 300,000? Yeah, okay. The Republic's capital is pretty big too, but I don't think it's quite as big as Heimdall. Huh, really? What? Oh, I was just wondering what kind of task we may be asked to do in such an expansive city. I can hardly hazard a guess. Oh. Well, we don't know who our point of contact is, or even where we're going to be staying. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up staying in Elliot or Machias' home. I doubt it, my house isn't big enough to put us all up. But Machias Dad is the governor, so maybe we'll be staying at his place? I think that's even less likely. Dad spends most of his time in his official residence, so I doubt anyone going to be at our family's place. Dr. Sarah said that there'd be a guide of some sort waiting for us. At the station? Excuse me, sorry, something happened over here. Though she didn't mention who. That's the instructor for you. Honestly, she never tells us anything, does she? Nope, she really doesn't. Let's see, talk to Elliot. Can't believe our field study dates coincide with the summer festival. I mean, I wonder if this is another one of Instructor Sarah's little schemes. I really wouldn't be surprised. Can't wait to see what horrors awaits us this month. That summer festival certainly seems to have caught your attention, though. Is it really that great? Oh yeah, biggest in the country. There are all kinds of exciting events, including loads of music-related things. Of course. Really now, that does sound fun. Hopefully you'll get a chance to drop by your home at some point too. Who knows, the capital's pretty massive after all. It's going to be a roll of the dice whether or not we're close enough. I'd really like to see all my friends again though if I can. You seem kind of down. Something wrong? No, it's nothing. I mean, we're going on a field study, not a vacation, right? Can't let ourselves get caught up in the festival atmosphere so we'll wind up with failing marks. I don't know if I've got the willpower to pull that off though. Well, all we can do is try. Ah, that's nice. Let's see, St. Shreya's Girls' School's in the capital, correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's the school your sister attends. Do you think you'll be visiting her? I might, if I get the chance. Last time we saw one another was only a few days ago, though. I'd feel kind of awkward just going to see her again so soon. I suppose stands to reason that even siblings would worry about such social fogs past, whatever. Oh yeah, you don't have any brothers or sisters, do you? I do not. I'm an only child. Although I have been asked by some of the girls I know to regard them as my younger sisters. Come to think of it, they've enrolled at St. Shreya as well. Girl academies sure sound like interesting places. I hope Elise doesn't get corrupted by her environment. Okay. So you really are devoted brother. Or rather, you come across as one of who's... Hold on. Or rather, you come across as one who's devoted to most anyone aside from himself. You think so? I do. Perhaps much of this could have been avoided if I were more like you. She's got a lot on her mind. If only there was something I could do to help him. Okay, so this month's field study is in the capital. We certainly won't be staying at my home, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if some of our tasks sent us there. Yeah, I guess your dad is a pretty busy man, huh? You have to be governing a city the size of Heimdall. Let's see. Busy doesn't even begin to describe it. He barely has time to come home most days. And with all the preparations for the festival, I'd be surprised if we even saw him. Much less had an opportunity to talk to him. That would be a shame. It is what it is. I'll just be happy if we were able to fulfill some requests on his behalf so we can lighten his load a bit. Sure, well, I'll be more than happy to help. You and Elliot are going to be the star this time around after all, so you get to call the shots if you want. Well, it is our hometown. We'll take charge of things while we're there. At least in terms of city navigation, we'll be able to show you the way to any facilities you need. Thanks, we'll be counting on you. And now, Fee. Not going to have long to enjoy the journey this time. Yeah, we're not staying too far from Trista. Do you enjoy traveling then? Somewhat. We used to travel a lot in the Corps. I see. Did you spend a lot of time admiring the view through train windows then? Sometimes. We traveled in airships and boats too. But sometimes we were stowed away in cargo holds so we couldn't see anything. It's like she's literally trying to annoy Laura or anything. And I don't think Laura actually wants to be irritated by her either. There's got to be some kind of common ground, something to help them get through this. What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Okay, you guys, we have a few minutes to play Blade. Who wants to challenge me?
Go easy on me, okay? Okay then, let's draw!
Alright, Elliot.
Well, looks like I'm up first.
No.
Bolt!
F you. Okay,
I didn't see that coming.
Oh, you son of a... Okay, fine.
Bolt!
I hate you. I hate you.
I didn't see that coming.
Ah, I lost.
I win!
I hate you, Elliot. I hate you and your stupid face and your stupid hat. I'm sorry. I got out of hand.
Then let us begin our duel.
Alright, Laura. I may not beat you in a sword battle, except I just won earlier.
Please draw a card.
But I can beat you at
The
this.
first move is yours.
Damn it.
Well played.
Alright, let's see. Might as well.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. We're evenly matched. Let's redraw.
Come on.
The first move is yours. Divine Bolt. Divine Bolt.
First of all, Laura, I hate you.
Mirror.
I lost.
Well played.
I lost this.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw.
Unless I somehow get the best number here, I lost.
Then I'll make the first move. An excellent.
Son of a... Why is everybody beating me today? Fine. You, Machias, you lose for
I'm
me,
not going to
please.
hold back.
Come on, guys, I need to feel good about myself.
Go ahead and draw. We're even. We'll have to redraw. It looks like you're up first.
Great. That's just great.
We're even. We'll have to redraw. I'll go first then.
Fuck!
Ah, crap.
I wanted to press on the 2, but I accidentally went over. Ah! I really messed this up.
Bolt! We're even. We'll have to redraw.
I really messed
Looks
this
like you're
up.
first. Bolt! Looks like I win this.
Oh, that was an accident. Fine. Fee, you're my only hope.
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right?
Yeah,
I'm first. Take this.
well then.
Take this.
Well, that's just great.
Mirror. Ouch.
Ah,
Mirror.
I hate that mirror.
Ouch.
Finally! Alright, stop talking, people. Let's move on. 8:20. Same day. Oh. Crap. The Ministry of Railways, blah blah blah. Okay, guys, how about I come back because I'm receiving a call.
12 seconds later.
The Ministry of Railway wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This semi-express line is bound for Heimdall. Heimdall, I'm telling you, Heimdall. Anyway, sorry for that 12-second delay. You know, it was a call, so I had to take it. Our next stop is Heimdall, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Whew, looks like we're almost there. Indeed, it doesn't feel as though our train ride was all that long. Well, Heimdall's just a stone's throw west of Trista. Could have just gone back to Trista at night. Well, yes, that's true, but plenty of people commute to work in the capital every day after all. Well, let's see what shenanigans happens this time in the capital. It's the capital. Something crazy is bound to happen, right? Cool. So we are almost... We're actually there. Hey, Wendy's! Again? There's a lot of repeated models when you really look into it.
Exactly on time.
Hello. Huh? Hello.
Hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
You're from the Railway Military Police, if memory serves me correctly.
Oh, yeah.
You're Captain Claire, was it?
That's right. I'm glad you remember me.
Well, hello.
I believe it's been about 3 months since we last met.
So,
Something like that.
this must be the woman the group who went to Keldic encountered.
So this is an officer from the fearsome RMP?
Since you're here, does that mean you're going to be the one assigning our tasks for this month's field study?
Oh, no, no.
No, I'm just here to provide a place for you to talk with the person who is.
Oh, sweet. Who is it?
He should be here any moment now. Ah, here he comes.
Perfect timing.
Hey.
No way.
It's Machias' dad. And you said you wouldn't see him.
I've seen him in the Imperial Chronicle before.
Never this up close, though.
Governor Regnitz, one of the reformists' most influential voices.
So this is Machias' father.
Sweet.
This is the first time I've met most of you, so let me introduce myself.
And with that, we get Imperial Governor Regnitz.
I'm Carl Regnitz, Machias' father. I'm the governor of Heimdall and head of the local government.
Sweet.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
$8.50. Railway Military Police Command Post Briefing Room. My apologies for the location. I would have preferred to brief you in City Hall, but I'm regrettably short on time, so I had to ask the captain here to lend us this room. Anyway, let's move on to confirming your assignments and lodgings. Hold on a minute. How did you, of all people, end up being the one to sort out our lodgings and tasks? Seems a little too convenient. Yeah, now that you mention it. If you wouldn't mind us asking, sir, how did you wind up as our point of contact? My apologies. I probably should have explained a little more first. It's actually a very simple reason. I'm here because I sit on Thor's Military Academy's board of directors. Wow. Yet another one, huh? You what? How? First Yusuf's brother, then Elisa's mother, and now Machias' father. Anybody else? Huh? Fee? What about you? No, never mind. No, never mind. Not Gaius. I got nothing. Elliot, what about you? Where's Elliot? It stretches the bounds of imagination to believe the Academy's choice of directors is mere coincidence. I can assure you the three of us didn't arrange for it to be that way. If anything, I was unsure what to do when the Academy first offered the position to me. The Academy did? Would I be right in assuming there's some kind of secret reason behind the formation of Class 7? I'm afraid that's not my place to say. But whatever the case may be, I'm the third and final member of the board of directors. Okay, nobody else. And that's why I'm the one who's prepared your field study task and arranged lodging for all of you. Well, that's very kind of you. Unbelievable. It's all starting to make sense now. Thanks for clearing that up, sir. Anyway, back to what you were saying before. Yes, as I said, I'm short on time, so I'm afraid I'll have to keep this brief. Your field study will take place over 3 days, of which this is the first. As such, the third day will coincide with the start of the summer festival. Each group will be assigned half of the city and tend to a list of needs I've drawn up for you. Oh, okay, cool. So one group will take the eastern half of the city and the other group the west. The city is big enough that it looks like we'll be working apart, even though we're in the same place. Indeed, I'm sure you've seen for yourself how vast Heimdall is. If both groups were to rove around the entire city, you'd have trouble getting anything done. As such, I've broken it down so that all of Group A's tasks cover the area east of Vanquier Street, while Group B's takes the west area. Must be an important street. I believe Vanquier Street is the main thoroughfare that runs through the city, leading to the Imperial Palace. That's the one. As soon as we leave the station, you'll see it stretching out to the north. It's hardly a precise division, but for the purpose of V's field study, it'll be more than sufficient. Now, I'd like each group to take one of these envelopes. Alright. Address and key. Huh. This envelope looks like just the ones we usually get for our field studies. Okay. But what about this address and key? Group A, Alto Street 43221. Group B, Vista Street, whatever, 527 126. Oh, Alto Street, that's around where my family lives. Really? Yep, can't say the address brings any particular place to mind though. I seem to remember Vista Street being a main street on the west side of the city. It's a fairly lively working class neighborhood. That are these? That's right, the address of the places you'll be staying while you're here, along with their keys. Both groups will be staying in different places, so I suggest tracking down your lodgings before you start your work. Think of it as a small orienteering exercise to help you get a better feel for the city. Orienteering, huh? Oh, my apologies, I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave now. Dad? Preparations for the summer festival have me running from place to place, as you can imagine. I wish I could stay and chat a bit longer, but that's life in politics for you. Oh, and one more thing. The communications functionality of your Arcus has been enabled in the city. Good luck out there. Sweet. Wait, just hold on a sec. And he just walks away. Well, might as well get working. Let's get busy or get busy dying. I'm not sure what to make of all it. Whatever. Since he's the governor, I was expecting him to seem a lot more strict, but he actually seems more playful. I feel ashamed you had to see that. He's always been like that, I'm afraid. At least he manages to fulfill his responsibilities as governor, somehow. Actually, I've heard he's extremely good at his job. Coming from the background he does, he's friendly and down to earth, but people say he's a born leader too. The Imperial Chronicle always paints him in a favorable light as well. He butts heads with the noble faction far less than his fellow reformist Chancellor Osborne. Politics, a friendly demeanor can just as easily be an act to sway popular sentiment. After all, there aren't many who can waltz in and borrow meeting space from the RMP. Well, capital is the nexus in the heart of the nation's started railway network. As such, the RMP finds itself indebted daily to Governor Regnar's good graces. This was just an opportunity for us to return the favor, at least a little. Come on now. Well, thank you for allowing us to use this room for a meeting. We need to get our field study underway, so if you'll excuse us. Of course, I wish you well in your studies. If you'll follow me, I'll escort you to the station's exit. Well, sweet, that was nice. Huh, incredible. It's so vast. Oh, wow. Is that the market manager? What's he doing here? Is that two of them? Anyway, the size of this city never ceases to amaze me. Way too many people. It only starts to sink in that I'm in the capital after I see a normal tram zipping along. Is that what those little train vehicles are? I've never had the opportunity to ride one, but I believe they're used to ferry people around the city more easily. Yeah, they're the main form of public transportation here. They link all 16 of the capital's main districts. Yeah, okay. There's something of an icon on Heimdall. Their fare is pretty cheap too, which makes them convenient for getting around. Lots of people use them so often that they just buy a yearly pass. Oh, that's pretty cool. Amazing. All that and so many orbital cars on the roads too. Ah, is that building off in the distance? That would be Balflame Palace. Yep, residence of His Majesty the Emperor. Although from what I understand, Chancellor Osborne's Imperial government is also situated within. Yes, that's the case. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave here. I wish you the best of luck on your 3 days of field study. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to see us off. Ain't she a hottie? She really doesn't seem like an army officer, does she? Indeed, though the railway military police are known as one of the Imperial's most elite divisions. Not to mention one of the branches most despised by the aristocracy. If a province has a railway, you can virtually guarantee they'll use it as an excuse to meddle in its security affairs. Rarely seen them in the ground. Though judging by their actions during our encounter in the nature park, they did seem exceptionally well trained. Yeah, even with the same number of soldiers, they had no trouble rolling right over the provincial army. And on top of that, the captain is so elegant and pretty. She even looks good in a uniform. Some people have all the look. It's like she's everything Sarah isn't. You could say that again. Though it seems like those two have more than a little history between them. Alright, I suppose we ought to get moving then. And we'll need to hop a tram to where lodgings are. Then find the addresses we've been given. Okay, we got a long 3 days ahead of us, so let's give them our best. You can count on it. Ugh! Fee, Laura, take care of yourselves. You too. May the goddess be with you all. Take care. Alright, bye for now then. And with that, we are out. This eastbound orbital tram will be departing momentarily. All those wishing to board, please do so at this time. Oh! Go, go, go! All aboard! Ah, this is nice, isn't it? Vancouver Street. So what's up, girls? You come here often? Haven't been to the capital in a long time. But I'm always surprised at just how big this street is. Really? This view is nothing special to those who live here all their lives. But I suppose seeing all the orbital cars and trams zipping along must be a real sight to people from the province. Indeed, even though in my home province people are depending less and less on horse-drawn carriages. I've never seen so many orbital cars in one place before. Well, even here, carriages were the standard up until around 20 years ago. But these days, they seem kind of quaint. You never really see them around anymore. The Republic's capital has a lot of cars too, just like this. After that, Crossbow probably has the most. Oh, really? You've done a lot of traveling for someone your age. Though I guess when you're in a... Yep, Jaeger work takes you places. Anyway, what's Alta Street like? That's where we're staying while we're here, right? Isn't that where your house is, Elliot? Yeah, it's a pretty calm street, I guess. And we should be taking a ride here. Woo! Ah, fun. Can't believe we actually took the time for that. What a nice trip we had. I'm sorry guys, I'm sleepy. Yeah, that public transportation though, that's why. I actually used to kind of fall asleep in buses. It was so hot. So many people in one place, you know. I don't really find myself near Alto Street all that often. Looks like you live in a nice part of the city, though. You think? Anyway, we should start looking for where our lodgings are. Oh yeah, Elliot, you live around here, right? Why don't we drop by your house first? Well, that does seem like the natural thing to do. Kind of want to see it. Well, it's really near here, but still. Doubt my dad will be in. Not sure if my sis will be either. Yeah, I think you mentioned having an older sister before. Well, the more reason to pay a visit then, right? Okay, if you insist. Thanks. Where then? My house is the 2-story place with all the flowers over there. Don't know if anyone's home right now, but we can at least have a look. Or just gonna be like, surprise, motherfucker! Sorry. Oh, here we go. Knock, knock. So, it's been so long since I was last here that I feel a bit nervous. Huh, don't worry, I know the feeling. No need for such hand-wringing. It is your home, after all. I know, but still. Okay, come on in. I guess you can just come in. It is his home. Wow, it feels like it's been ages since I went home. So this is Elliot's house. Oh, is someone there? I'll be with you in just a moment. Sorry for the wait. What? Is she? She looks just like Elliot. Hi sis, I'm home. Elliot? Aw. Elliot! Aw, that's adorable. Whoa. Oh my. It's you, it's really you. I didn't think I'd be able to see you again so soon. And thank the goddess. Okay, sis, please, not in front of my classmates. It looks like they get along pretty well. Yeah, I'm almost jealous. Fiona Craig. Fiona, really? Okay, I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. Nice to meet you. I hear you've been saving my brother's skin at school. I'm so glad to finally meet all of you. Actually, Elliot's the one doing the saving most of the time. Indeed, his attentiveness has proven valuable on many occasions. Yeah, it has. Are you blushing? Of course not. Why would I be? Oh, Machias has a little crush. You must be Reen, Laura, Machias, and Fee. Now I can see what you meant when you wrote that you made some really interesting friends. Haha, yeah. You're not teaching any piano classes today. So it so happens I have the day off. And none of the children have come by either, so you picked a good time to visit. Oh, you teach piano here at home? It is in the wind orchestra at the academy too. Is everyone in this family a musician? Well, almost. My dad's not really the musical type. Couldn't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow. I'd love the chance to go to a concert as a family once in a while. But he's so busy with work that he rarely has the chance to come home and see us. Oh, that sucks, but oh well. What does your dad do anyway? Well. Oh, have you not told him? Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever saying. Is it something secret you can't talk about? Oh no, nothing like that. He's in the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army? Really? Huh, yeah, probably no way you guessed that looking at me, right? I didn't exactly inherit the physique. You got a point. But man, the last name Craig in the army sounds really familiar. Didn't we hear somebody named Craig in the first episode? Wait. Your father wouldn't happen to be Olaf Craig, would he? The Olaf Craig, decorated Lieutenant General of Erebonia's Armed Forces? Hey, that's our dad, alright. I think I've heard of him. Many consider him the most formidable general in the Imperial Army. He's known more widely around in the Empire simply as Craig the Red. He leads the 4th Armored Division, which boasts the greatest firepower in the entire armed forces. I read about him in the research I did before entering the academy, but I never put 2 and 2 together when I met Elliot. To think of it, does Instructor Neidhart come from the 4th Armored Division too? Yeah, I met him through my dad before coming to the academy. Well, I'm not surprised you didn't peg me as Olaf Craig's son. I was kinda hoping you wouldn't find out. Elliot? Doesn't take a sidekick to see there's something going on there. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things all awkward like this. Just don't worry about it. Oh, right. Do you know of any hotels around here, Fiona? We've got an address for where we're staying, and it's apparently around here, but I've got no clue where it actually is. What? You're not staying here? Well, we are in town for a field study. Besides, there aren't enough beds here for all of us. But it's been so long since I last saw you. I guess you finally reached that age when it's not cool to give your sis big hugs anymore. I feel a little sad, but I guess we all grow up. I'll still be watching over you, though. Sis, please. Caesar seems to be even more attached to him than he is to her. Still, that's kind of strange. There aren't any hotels in the area, at least not that I know of. None at all? Perhaps my father gave us the wrong address? But your father doesn't seem like the type to make such a careless mistake. I'm not 100% sure, but can you show me the address he gave you? Oh, sure thing. It's written right here. Rain handed the memo with the address, blah blah blah. Oh, I think I know where this is. Isn't this where the old Bracer Guild used to be? Oh, a guild branch? Are you sure? Yeah, an old friend of mine used to work there. Though we've been out of touch for a while now. Really? I had no idea. Bracers, huh? Still, I'm baffled as to why my father would choose to put us up in an old guild house. Well, we should at least go have a look for ourselves. Do you know the way, Elliot? Do you know the way? I'm sorry, that's an old meme. I think so. It should be just down the road from here. I was hoping you'd stay for a bit longer, but if you have things to do, I'll just sit here alone. It'd make my day if you drop by for meals while you're here, though. I'd be more than happy to cook for you all. That sounds great. What do you guys think? Well, if it wouldn't be any trouble. I'm not going to turn down some home cooking. I'm in. That's the spirit. I'll be sure to treat you to the very best I can whip up this evening. So make sure you get plenty done today and work up a real appetite. It seems we have more than just a festival to look forward to now. You said it. Alright, let's head on over to the guild. Okay. Okay then, to the capital. We gotta find our place. Oh, it's just down the street. Well, this has to be the place. This is definitely the place written on the memo. I didn't think we end up staying in an old guild branch. Guessing Group B was fixed up in the other one then. So there's more than one guild branch in the city? Yeah, back when the guild still had a presence in Heimdall, there were 2 branches. The guild pulled out of the city over a year ago though, so not many pay much attention to these buildings now. Is that so? The guild still has an active branch in my hometown, the Ground. Really? That's more the exception than the rule these days. The building looks surprisingly new considering they've gone for over a year. Oh, that's because there was a big fire that swept through here about 2 years ago. They rebuilt the buildings after that, but they wound up getting shuttered when the guild left town anyway. No one knows for sure whether the fire was an accident or not. Some people still think it was set by terrorists. Ooh, that's an unsettling thought. It's just a rumor though, there's no proof or anything. Must have been that operation. Nothing. Anyway, let's head in, shall we? Sorry. My father gave us a key, so we should be able to let ourselves in. Well, shall we open it up? Yeah, let's go. No reason why we shouldn't, right? Oh, nice. You know, I was actually expecting it to be way less tidy inside. There's some kind of notice posted up on some of the walls and bulletin boards. It seems to be a notice of who's currently in charge of the building. Apparently it's currently owned by the local government. Well, that explains why the governor had the authority to let us stay here while we're in town. Which floor are we staying in then? There's nothing but a reception counter down here, so I suppose we must be staying upstairs. Let's go drop off our stuff and see what we got in store for today. Yeah, this seems about right. He's prepared brand new beds for us and everything. Isn't that going a little far? This isn't a hotel. I'm not gonna complain. Your dad really seems like a nice guy. We should appreciate his consideration. Alright, now that we got our lodging sorted out, time to take a look at today's tasks. Okay, what is going on today? Underground. Whoa, there's a lot of required ones. Amber Amour, or Love. One of my cafe's most popular records have been shattered. If possible, I'd like to get another record of the same song, but I need help. Visit me at the Concert Cafe on Alto Street for further information. Alright, Chronicles of the Chronicle. A journalist at the Imperial Chronicle needs assistance with the tourism piece he's preparing. For more info, speak to me at reception in our office on Vancouver Street. I will connect you to. Hats off. A customer who visited my gelato stall yesterday accidentally dropped their hat. I'd like to get it back to them, but I'm not sure how. If you have any good ideas, please visit my stall. My name is Noble. I run the Durhamel Hotel, which unfortunately currently has a monster lurking beneath it. If you can get rid of it, please see me at my hotel in the Garnier district. Noble. Well, 3 required ones. The test Machias' father selected certainly showed the variety one would expect from a city this size. Yeah, they'll need to make sure we know exactly which each task involves before taking it on. Our groups covering on this area east of Vancouver Street, so it might be a good idea to go around and scope out all the places before noon. Agreed. I want to get an idea of where everything is. We can use the orbital trams to visit all the relevant locations on this side of the city while we're going through our tasks. You two are alright with being our travel guides? Of course, might as well put our knowledge to use. May be hard to show you around a city this size, but I'll give you as grand a tour as I can. Sis said she'll fix dinner for us, so let's head back here when it starts getting late. Yeah, once we're done with everything, let's go to Elliot's house. Okay, let's get moving. We got a lot of ground to cover. Understood. Let's do all we can to ensure we're not shown up by Group B. You got it. That's my girl, I guess. Okay, while in Heim that you can travel between the areas city relevant to the group's field study. Travel. Okay. Cherry also has a tram stop which you can visit to travel. Okay. Certain points in the chapter you'll need to ride the tram to reach your destination. Alright then. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Well, we have the concert thing here. Hello, sir. Welcome back, Elliot. Seeing you walk in is like nothing changed. Glad to see you're doing well, Hemming. Is he an old friend of yours? Yep, let me introduce you. Hemming used to be a famous musician, but now he settled down and owns his place. Fiona and I have known him since we were kids, and we owe him a lot. This place is pretty popular, too. If you're involved with music in Heimdall, you probably know Netoyo. Whatever. Fascinating. I wasn't even aware that this place existed. It's kind of relaxing. Haha, thank you. Now that the introductions are out of the way, you sent in a request for us to take care of, didn't you? I did, in fact. Can you start right away? Should we, Reen? Yeah, sure. Mind telling us what you need? The request mentioned that one of your favorite records was smashed. That's right. It happened while I was trying to change around the store's layout. I ended up knocking over one of the shelves over by mistake, which in turn led to the record falling out and shattering. What terrible luck. You said it. Which record was it? Tragically enough, it was Amber Amour. Oh no, you play that one every night. Sorry, I'm kind of choking here. And if it came out over 30 years ago, has become rather hard to find. Yes, you know your music. The Wind Orchestra would be proud. Haha, maybe. We got plenty of other records to play while I look for a replacement, so it's not an insurmountable problem. I'm more worried about the fact that I have an old friend stopping by this evening who really loves that song. That's why I'd like to ask you if you can find me a replacement before the end of the day. Makes sense. I assume you searched all of the nearby stores already? I did, but none of them had it in stock. This is a big city though, I haven't given up on it just yet. Which is why I sent the request your way. Got it, then we have our work cut out for us. Does anyone know any stores that might sell old records? We might want to ask Fiona about that. Oh yeah, I suppose a piano instructor would know where to buy records. That makes sense, yeah. Alright then, let's do this. Probably knows every store. My thoughts exactly, she's probably our best bet. Then we know where to start. Hopefully she'll be able to help us. Look at you kids, already formulating a plan. Here, Elliot, this should cover the cost of the record if you manage to find it. Sweet, thanks. Okay, we're off to find that record. I'm sure you will. Okay, now guys, let's just take the money. Okay, I gotta go to Elliot's home, so let's go. Yo, Elliot's sis, what's up? Oh, hello everyone. Is there something I can help you with? We hope so. Elliot, explain. Oh no, poor Hemming. That might be hard to that might be a hard record to find though. As far as I can remember, most stores here don't stock it anymore. That's what we were afraid of. But that's why we came to you. We thought you might know some other way we can get our hands on it. This is something of a long shot, but how about asking over at Plaza Bifrost on Banquet Street? That's not a suggestion I was expecting. Same here. I don't remember there being any music stores in there. Did they add one while I was gone? Not within the building itself, no. However, Plaza Bifrost actually has a number of partner stores all throughout the city, some of which sell records. So if you ask there, they'll be able to check if any of them have a copy in stock. That's quite the trick. I'm impressed. Well, you learn these kinds of things as you grow up. Aren't you lucky to have such a reliable sister, Elliot? And so humble too. But I can't deny that you really helped us out. Thanks a lot. We'll head straight for Plaza Bifrost then. Just remember to be careful. She's really crazy about her brother, isn't she? Yeah, I'm kind of jealous. Alright, so how do I get there? Okay. Well, let's figure this out. Where would we go? Oh my gosh, I'm actually lost and I have no idea how to go from here. Well, I guess we'll just walk around. That's our best bet. Cross Street. Gardner Street. Was this it? No. Let's go here first. Woohoo! Okay. And we are at the Drykos Plaza. Sweet. Maybe I can find some other quests here while we're at it. We still gotta get to know everything, so that's fine. The large building you can see in the distance is Balflame Palace, home of the Imperial family and the government. I can see a statue of Emperor Drykos the Lionheart in the center of the plaza as well. This is one place in the capital that never gets any less stunning no matter how many times you see it. Well, we come all the way out here. We might as well go take a closer look. Yep. Alright. See, we have a couple quests here. Ah, wrong button. Again. Yo, lady. Ooh, ice cream. Oh, gelato. Excuse me. Would you like some gelato? Excuse me, I like to... Oh, wow, there are a lot of you today. How many would you be having and what flavors? I'll take lemon. Don't play along with her. Unfortunately, we haven't come to purchase your assuredly delicious gelato. We were sent by the governor to assist you with the request. Oh, so that's why you're here. Sorry about that. No worries. May I ask what you need our help with? Of course. There was a customer who stopped by for some gelato the other day, you see. He told me all about how his hat was a handmade gift he received from someone very special to him. Ironically, he dropped it by my stall, and there's been no sign of him ever since. That's not good, especially if it was so important to him. He was probably devastated after he realized he lost it too. Which means he most likely frantically searching for it as we speak. Excuse me. The catch being that he's unaware of where exactly he dropped it. Yep, that's probably it. I could have given it back to him by now if he were a regular customer, but he's definitely not. Well, if you knew who he was, this wouldn't be a problem. How old do you think he was? I'd say he was in his 20s at least. He did mention that he was from Oz district. That's all I know though, sorry. How many 20-something males are there in Heimdall? More than would make this easy. Still, knowing he's from the Oz district should make things easier. Alright, that's where you're from, isn't it? That's right. Well, that's helpful. The Oz district has a strong sense of community, and I know a pub owner who may know something. So I assume we'll find him eventually. Then I see no reason not to go to this pub. Probably our best bet. Could we take the hat with us, Jasmine? 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 Yeah, Jasmine. Of course, here you go. Okay, thank you. Okay, Machias, lead the way. Of course. Pub's called Gamgee's and is owned by a man named, well, Gamgee. It's located around the center of the district. Pubs are always good for getting info. Good luck finding him. I owe you some gelato for this. Don't worry, we'll make sure he gets his hat back. Hats off. Okay, I want to see this thing real quick. Wow, look at that. I knew we were just going to be staring. So this is Balflame Palace. This is where the Imperial government is headquartered too, right? Yep. It's a pretty imposing building though. Looking up at it, one can really appreciate the grand scale of this nation. True. Oh, you're all here too. Was that Elisa? Or, well, whoever. Wait, what are you guys doing here? Totally coincidence, it's not like we were planning to run into you here. Isn't your group supposed to be focusing on the western half of the city? I seem to recall your group being assigned to cover the east side, and yet here you are. Ah, this must be where our areas overlap. Have you been going around exploring all the places on your list too, then? Yes, we only arrived here by tram a little while ago. Yeah, how's everything coming along, Fee? Not bad. Still, in a city this big, it's quite a coincidence to just run into each other like this. True, perhaps fate keeps trying to bring us together. Well, I take it... I take it they put you all up in an old guild house too then? Yeah, I have to say, I didn't see that coming. Your dad seems like he's the meddling type, Machias. I wish I could disagree. I'm sure he has his reasons. We explored about half our assigned areas so far. How about you? We just started making the rounds, unfortunately. I see. Good luck then. The city is vast, but I'm sure you'll manage. Thanks. Oh hey, why don't we all get lunch together later? Hey, that sounds wonderful. There's no guarantee we'll be able to get together again during our visit after all. True, be a perfect chance to exchange information as well. Have no objections. Alright, well just give us a call on the Arcus when you're ready to take a break for lunch. We'll do the same. Sounds like a plan. Back to exploring then. Yeah, let's move on to the next area. Later everyone. Later. Elliot, are you sure about this? Your sister's the one cooking. Right? Alright, let's get back to exploring then. Right. Let's see if we can finish scouting out our assigned areas before noon. Probably not. With the way I'm playing it, probably not. Let's see. Story event. Travel to another district. Okay, hold on. To the Ost district. It's okay, I'm gonna figure everything out. Just playing with the turbo. Woo! This is the Oz district where I was born and raised. You'll find mostly lower class citizens and laborers living around here. Huh, there are a lot of old looking buildings in this area, but doesn't look especially run down. Wasn't included in the city's redevelopment plan, but they took good care of it. They took care of it nowadays, okay. Once my father and Chancellor Osborne came into power, at least. The two of them managed to improve the employment numbers around here and, in turn, the standard of living. That's why they're so popular here in Heimdall. Chancellor Osborne in particular is famous for holding his ground against even the most influential nobles. Interesting. So does that mean we're near your house, Machias? Yeah, relatively. While there isn't much to see here, everyone gets along pretty well, and they're always there for each other. On that note, there are a number of people here whom I'd like to see before we leave, but I'll do that later. Fine by me, let's go. Alright. Well, I think this is a good spot to end it, right? So I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Toodles!